we want to solve the following quadratic equation, x squared minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. And we want to give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. This question was asked in the ICSE 2020 examination, right? So let's just write our question down once again. So we have our equation is x squared minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0, plus 3 equal to 0, right? Now try as you may, you will not, I mean, it won't be so easy to split the middle term in this particular question. And so the way we solve this is by using the formula, the quadratic formula, right? And for that purpose, first what we'll do is we will compare this equation. So comparing the equation with our standard form, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, plus c is equal to 0. So we are comparing it with the standard form. By that we get, so as you can see, if we compare these two equations, we can get the values of a, b and c, right? So from this we can get that a, so there is by default, since there is no particular coefficient of x square, by default a would be equal to 1. B, if you notice, the coefficient of x is minus 7, right? And c, the constant term, is equal to plus 3, right? So comparing with ax square plus bx plus c, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 7, and c is equal to 0, c is equal to 3. And what we need to do now is substitute these values in the quadratic formula, which is x is equal to minus b, right, plus or minus square root of b square minus 4 ac entire thing divided by 2 times a. And this is our quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Right? Now, some students find it convenient to first find the value of this here, which is under the square root, b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and then substitute and solve. I personally prefer this using the formula directly, so it's up to you guys. So let's substitute our values and find the value of x then. So x will be equal to minus b, which is minus of minus 7. Be careful about the signs here, right? Plus or minus square root of b square, so 7 square, minus 4ac, so minus 4 into a is 1 and c is 3, right? This entire square root and this entire value divided by 2 times a, so 2 times 1. Okay, so we've got our equation, compared it to the standard form, found the values of a, b and c, written down our quadratic formula, and substitute the values. Now all we need to do is solve this part over here. Alright, so what do you got? Minus of minus 7 will make it plus 7. So it's either plus or minus, so plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac, so 7 square is 49, minus 4 into 1 is 4, 4 into 3 is 12, right? Square root of that entire thing divided by 2. So therefore the value of x is equal to 7 plus or minus, right? So remember, it's two values, it's either plus or minus square root of 49 minus 12 is 37 divided by 2. Right? Now, in such situations, whenever we have sums like this, we need to find and substitute the values of the square root. So we have square root of 37 over here, as you guys may have noticed. Now we don't need to remember all of these square root values. In your examinations, you guys will be given a booklet where these square root values of from 1 to 100 will be given to you guys. So the square root of 37 from such a booklet is 6.083, right? The values, you'll be given a booklet where these square root values will be given to you guys in your exam, so you don't have to worry about it. And the entire thing divided by 2, but don't forget to find its value from that booklet and substitute it. Alright, so understand a quadratic equation will have two roots. The first root is basically x is equal to 7 plus 6.083 divided by 2, and the second root that we have will be 7 minus 6.083 divided by 2, right? One root will be with the plus sign, one second one will be with the minus sign. Right, let's simplify this further. So therefore, if I am to solve the first equation, right, the first root, 7 plus 6.083, 7 plus 6 is 13.083 divided by 2. So I get the value of x, of x, so if I cancel this out, 13.083 divided by 2 will give me 6.10, which is 5, 4, 13, which is 1, 5. So 13.083 divided by 2 will be 6.5415, right? So this one. Now for the second value, or I can say, or the value of x is 7 minus 6.083 is 7 minus 6.083 is 0.917 divided by 2, right? So the value of x could be 0.917 divided by 2 is 0.4, how much is that now? 8, 10, 5, 17 is 8 and 5. 0.4585. Okay, so we've got our two values of x, but if you remember, if you read your question carefully, it says give your answer correct to 2 decimal places, right? So don't forget, you want your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So if a question asks you to do something like that, don't forget to do it. If you don't, you'd probably lose marks. So we have 6.5415 correct to 2 decimal places. Therefore, I could say x is equal to 6.54. It's correct to 2 decimal places. Remember, if this particular number here, the third decimal place was 5 or greater, I would have rounded up, yeah, or like in this case, or x is equal to, so I have 0.5458, so 8 is 5 and greater, so I'll make this 0.46. So that is my correct answer up to 2 decimal places. So string and 0.56, this answer is to 2 decimal places. That's our final answer.